This might be one of the most underrated Vietnamese dishes you've probably never heard of. Tai Chanh, or Vietnamese style beef carpaccio, and it's packed with vibrant flavors and textures. Now, dishes just like this is embedded in Vietnamese culture and is a part of something called nhậu, or drinking food. And these dishes are meant for sharing and bringing people together. But if you're anything like me, you're gonna want to keep this all to yourself. So do me a favor and make sure you like, comment, share, and save this video. Alright, y'all, remember to wash your hands. First, we'll thinly slice up a lean cut of beef, and today I'm just using eye of round. But alternatively, if you got some money in the bank, a nicer cut like filet mignon is even better. Now, a couple of hours before slicing the beef, I like partially freezing it, as this will firm up the meat, making it easier to cut evenly and thinly. So using a sharp knife, you'll want to cut the beef against the grain as thin as you possibly can. And don't worry too much if the pieces are a little bit too thick, as we'll tenderize the meat next. So once you have your eye of round cut up, we'll lay a piece of plastic wrap down on our cutting board. And then in a single layer, we'll arrange our slices of beef in a circular shape. Put another sheet of plastic wrap on top of the beef, and then using the flat side of a meat tenderizer, we're gonna gently pound out the beef as flat as we can without breaking it up. Once you're all done with that, we'll take off the top piece of plastic wrap and then flip the eye of round onto the center of a plate. Now, to cure our beef, we'll cut a lime in half and squeeze the fresh lime juice directly over the beef, making sure that every slice is fully covered. The lime juice denatures the protein in the beef and essentially cooks it. So we'll get our beef covered and into the fridge for 20 to 25 minutes to let it do its thing while we prep the rest of our ingredients. Now, one of my favorite things about this dish is all the fresh herbs and veggies and all the different textures. So first we'll cut a white onion in half, and then using a mandolin, I'm gonna thinly slice it against the grain. To help reduce the raw onion bite, I also like submerging it in cold water for 5 minutes. Next, I have some green onions that we'll finally chop up. And if you like this recipe and you want to learn how to make more of your favorite Vietnamese and Asian dishes, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my latest posts. Then for a little bit of heat, I have a jalapeno which we'll thinly slice on a slight bias. And then for the last herb, I have a handful of cilantro, and for the aesthetic, we're gonna pick the leaves from the stems and leave them whole. Once we have all that done, let's set all of our herbs to the side and quickly make our sauce that brings everything together. Now to a small bowl, I'm gonna combine 2 tablespoons of sugar with 2 tablespoons of my Dear Mom fish sauce. I just launched this about 4 months ago, so if you want your own bottle, details are in the description below. To that, I'm gonna add in an equal amount of filtered water. So for this recipe, all you have to remember is 1 to 1 to 1. Now to brighten up our sauce, we'll use the other half of the lime from earlier and squeeze that in. Then from here, you can add in as much minced garlic and Thai chilies as you want. We'll give that a good mix, making sure that the sugar is fully dissolved, and then it's time to plate. And after 20 minutes or so, we'll pull our beef from the fridge, and you'll know it's ready when the beef turns this slightly grayish color. So first, right on top of the beef, we'll add some of our chopped green onions. Then we'll add our thinly sliced white onions. Next is our cilantro leaves and jalapenos right on top. We're gonna spoon our sauce directly over the beef, and just make sure you add a generous amount of it. Now to finish our plate, I'm gonna garnish with some fried shallots, fried garlic, and some roasted peanuts. And just like that, you've made an incredible Tai Chanh in less than half an hour at home. As always, the recipe and measurements are on my blog at feedthepudge.com. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comment section, what's your favorite raw dish? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.